Alrighty, well, I had to run into town to see if I can find a power cord because my power bank has quit charging and is throwing off a code that says O2. I looked that up and I didn't have much luck. It said if the power bank gets excessively cold, it could do that, but obviously today's not a day where it's going to be cold. It didn't get cold today, so that isn't it. Anyway, I checked Walmart. They don't have anything. I was going to check Canadian Tire, but they're closed right now. I can't check them until morning. I can probably get it at a store in Perth called The Office, but I won't be able to do that today and probably not tomorrow either. They're likely closed tomorrow because it's Sunday. So I don't really know. I can't recharge the power bank without the cord. I'm thinking it's the cord that's the problem because the cord was acting up. It was getting warm before. So I think that's probably what it was. I remember this song. I was like 18 years old when that was out in 1986. Yeah, by Tapao. That was the name of the band, Tapao. It's quite a name, Tapao. It sounds like one of the sound effects from an old Batman show. Remember the old Batman television series back in the early 70s? And they'd be punching each other, they'd be in fights and whatnot, and they'd have the sound effects, zoot, poof, tapow. They'd come up on the screen in a cartoon bubble, That's what it reminds me of anyway. Let me see now. It's just a regular cord like you plug into a computer tower. Of course, a computer tower is kind of an unusual thing now, I guess. You don't see computer towers too much anymore, but should still be able to get the cord, I hope. Of course, I have no short-term memory, so when I was in Walmart, my headlights were on, When I came back out of the store to the truck, I saw my headlights were on. But anyway, yeah, but it's not working anyway very well right now. There's enough power in there. There's 72% of a charge, and that's enough to keep my refrigerator running overnight, at least. So I can at least do that. I brought it up here and plugged it into the house in case the generator was the issue. But it turns out that no, it wasn't. I'll plug it in again just to see now. After it's had a bit of a rest, maybe it'll charge. It's got 71% of the charge in it right now. We'll plug it in and see here what it does. Okay, is it going to charge? Or is it going to throw a code? Oh, it's charging. Okay. Well, that's good. I'll leave it up here to charge then. Maybe the cord is working. It seems to be working now. Well, maybe that O2 for the temperature thing applies to both heat and cold. I don't know. Maybe it just needed to cool down. I have no idea. Maybe it applies to extremes in temperature either way, though. Anyway, I'll let it stay up there and charge then, seeing as how it's working, and it means I don't have to start the generator again right away. It's at 71% now. It won't take it long to charge to 100. Oh, there's Rocky. Hi, Rocky. Hi. Thank you for coming up to see me. You're very kind. You are. Are you going to lead me back to camp? Yeah? Okay, you lead me back to camp because you're a good leader. You are. You're the best leader in the whole world, He really is. I haven't been opening the refrigerator, and so the cold should stay in there while I recharge the power bank. Well, actually, it's the heat won't get in is what it is, because really there's no such thing as cold, apparently. Although live through a winter around here and tell me that, But apparently a cold is just a lack of heat, so There's either heat or no heat, I guess, is the rule scientifically. But still, for us regular working class folk, we say, close the door, you're letting all the cold out. You know, when really you're letting the heat in is what you're doing. But I don't have a degree from Harvard or whatever, so I can say it the other way and it's fine. Less is expected of me. So there you go. Anyway, we'll go along here. I don't know what you can see because I got the screen turned away from me. I have the phone set the portrait mode for the video, so I can't really see what you're seeing right now. I hope you can see Rocky. He's being a very big and brave pussycat and leading me all the way back to camp, which I'm very impressed with him for doing. You're a good boy, Rocky. I just love you, you know. Anyway, I still think I should replace that cord because chances are the cord is not good either. So, yeah, so I should still replace it, I guess. Alright, now we'll put this here. I'm going to have to put the toaster oven away. Yeah, I can't open the door to the refrigerator right now, sweetie. If I do, then I'll let all the cold out. Yeah, we can't let all the cold out of the refrigerator. Yeah, hey, let me pick up those wrappers there. Those are from a couple of ice cream sandwiches that I ate earlier. Yeah, and they hurt my teeth too, because my teeth are sore. But anyway, that'll happen. That'll happen when you get to be old and decrepit like me. Anyway, put these in here. We will. Yeah, we will. You know we will. Hey, how are you doing, Rocky? Isn't he adorable? He's wonderful.